Hello there. Today was an interesting day. I was preparing for the interview tomorrow, and I also applied to one more offer. And I talked with a friend of mine. We studied back in high school, and it was very interesting. Talking some bullshit. It's good, sometimes to talk with people that are like out of all of this. I'd say because, like I said, it's like no one understands what I'm doing right now. But like he's a entrepreneur, so like even though like he doesn't know how to speak English, he doesn't know like all this little shit. He's an entrepreneur, and I bet like he knows way more things than me when it comes to like a business because he's running one. But like this thing of sales, like he doesn't know how it works. But like it's so good. Like even though he said, "Man, just keep going, do the thing." Like that, like help me, Um, like I'm reading the book. Told I told this a couple of times. Of Chris Voss, the split difference, and today he was talking about label. I read the chapter where he's talking about labeling something. So when you label a emotion, you can diffuse it because I mean, when we are afraid, the amygdala starts, it's very active. It's very popping up, blah, blah, blah. And then when you rationalize when you rationalize this, the activity of the amygdala decrease. So let me see a good example for this. It's like, for example, because I got one that is the opposite of you getting more calmer. It's like let's say you're trying to do something new, and then someone says like, "Don't get nervous." I mean, the only thing you're gonna focus is the word nervous because you're already nervous. So like this is gonna just increase the activity of the amygdala. But like he tells about when you bring the emotion to the light, you kind of diffuse it because you're rationalizing this. So like if like in the same situation, instead of you saying, "Oh, don't get nervous," you can just say in a more neutral way, like, "It sounds like this is very nervous for you," and then I'm like, "Yeah, I mean, you're gonna understand that," and then you can. Of course, I didn't go through it like so deeply, but you can go because he talks about like you because yeah, I remember. You gotta find also the reason, like the underlying reason behind the emotion. So I know it's not for in the same example. I know it sounds like you're nervous because this is the first time you're doing this, and then the person is gonna like all the little shit, all that shit that is in her head. She's gonna think, oh, okay, yeah, makes sense. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm going through. Like when you rationalize this, you start getting more calmer, diffusing the emotion. So that's very interesting, very useful, not only for sales, but like negotiation in general, and negotiation you use in your life as a whole. But yeah, and I procrastinate a lot actually, but no, I start thinking about things. That's one shit, because like when you when you work remotely, there's a lot of advantage. Well, at least in my case, because like it's not like I'm doing this like my bedroom. Yeah, in my bedroom. Yeah, my bedroom. Bedroom. Yeah, my bedroom. Yes, yes. It's not like I have an office. So it's kind of strange, like when you work in the same place that you sleep, because your brain can like differ- differentiate. Differ- it can tell the difference. Okay. Oh, the difference. But it's this is confusing. So there's no like. No, that makes a lot of sense actually. Yeah, that might be one of the reasons why I procrastinate so much. Because I sleep here and then I work here. So when I start doing this shit like the work, I think like unconsciously I I try to rest, let's say. So yeah, that makes a lot of sense. That's the underlying reason for the behavior. Oh, makes sense. But even though um, that was I still rehearsal what I will say in the interview. Oh shit! Just stop recording. I'm back now. But yeah, I started thinking about tomorrow's interview and the KPIs I must hit. Because I said in the previous video, if I'm not mistaken, that the goal is like 10K. I mean, of course, because I know it's kind of unrealistic since it's my first one of my first attempts to get like a real offer. But it's way better for me to aim high because even if I fail, let's say I hit like 2K. I mean, it's still 2K, like USD is a lot of money because I'm in Brazil. And of course, I won't stop there. But this is gonna, take a lot of, take a lot off my plate. I'll be able to breathe, start thinking about other things. Do you remember the pyramid of Maslow? So yeah, Marcus Aurelius. Yeah, now I'm getting the name right. Anyway, um, so that's why I'm thinking about like because you gotta have a mentality, a mindset of abundance, right? So even if I no yeah, if I fumble this interview, if I fuck it up, I mean I still will learn, and there's a lot of job opportunities, a lot of course, yeah. Like if I can get like in this offer like tomorrow, that's awesome. That's awesome because that's gonna they'll save me a lot of time and as soon as possible. Like, of course, that's the main goal. But if that doesn't happen, that's okay. I mean, that's okay because I know, like I said, if I continue, doing this thing, eventually I will hit the target. Uh, like there's a saying in Brazil, uh, like the one who is looking eventually will find it. It's kind of yeah. So like he's literally that. So if you keep doing this thing, like if you keep searching about it, you're gonna get results, even for good things or for bad things. So yeah, I mean I've learned so many things, so many things with sales, things that I can use not only in the workplace but also personal life, all these things, and that's interesting. I'm grateful to that, and it's so crazy, right? I mean, there's this guy. I talked with him. I mentioned him in some of the videos, but he's just starting out. Like he find about remote sales. I think it says through ChatGPT, man. That's crazy. Like yeah, I was just thinking about that. Like with AI, everything changed. Oh, wait a minute. With AI, everything changed. Um, So things are now is they're way more easier. There's like in my opinion, people will be dumber. dumber. They'll be less intelligent in the future. That's crazy, because we have so many information right now, but people are getting more lazy, more distracted. So, like for example, to to write a text, a text about something, write about something. Like I use the ChatGPT a lot. I'm not gonna lie, but like there's certain things that I will always try to have the idea, like the original idea, and then I use the ChatGPT as a tool, not like as the main thing, as my brain, because I think that's what most people are doing. They're using ChatGPT like to think for them, and that's wrong. At least in my conception, and that's dumb as fuck. I mean, if I take the ChatGPT of you, what the fuck are you gonna do? You're not able to think by yourself. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And like, doesn't make sense. It's like it's so contra intuitive. Yeah, I mean, we have so much information, so much knowledge, like more than in every like period of the history of humanity, and we're so dumb. Shit, we're so lazy. Ah, I don't understand that. It's crazy. Ah, crazy shit, right? Damn. Well, I mean, at least like the competitors, if you're wanting to build something great, the competitors they're not that thing. But mm, like, if you don't have good competitors, you don't have a reason to be like really good. I don't know how this is gonna go, how this is gonna play in the future, but yeah, this shit's crazy. Well, tomorrow I'll do my best in the interview. And that's it. I mean, things they're little by little, not every day. Definitely still making a lot of mistakes, but that's part of the journey. I'm learning, and my goal is like to really get better as the days goes on. So, or as the days goes by. So yeah. Uh, let's see how. But like, yeah, that's interesting. Like little by little, things are starting to get in place, and that's good. That's good because, like I said, I mean, I'm not giving up. Not on this. Like, if it's for my goal, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's worth it. It's it's really worth it. I'm not giving up on a goal because I mean, when you die, like the things you're gonna take with you are what your memories, like yeah, your experiences. Not literally, I don't know. Like we don't know what's gonna happen after we die, but like before, like when you know that you're about to die, even from natural causes, like you're gonna start thinking like, oh, I did that, I tried that. Like that's the things that you're gonna be like in your mind. Not like, oh, I bought that car, I bought that house. Nah, you're gonna think about like the moments you had with the car, the moments you had in the house. So yeah, man, experiences. Yeah, things are starting getting place. Yeah, don't give up. Take care, man.